Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel again. Here we are, set up on my kitchen table. I had to put this gray towel down because there was a reflection coming from the light. But here's what I want to show you today. I'll be really quick with this because my computer can't handle long videos. I took the NIKKORMAT FTN and the AF NIKON 180mm f2.8, mounted it on here, and was able to use my meter without prongs. So I'm going to show you real quick how I did this before I show you the photos and explain it to you real quick. So let's get down to okay, so here's like this is a 50mm f2 lens, but here we go. So we make sure our lens is on 5.6, right? And then what we do with these is you hear that snap, and then we cycle our aperture ring until we get a reading. And if I don't know if you can see that, there's a little red that shows you. Yes, it's we're running oh no, whoa, let's see, something went wrong. Oh, here we go. There we go. So, right, cycle once, back the other way, and there we go, we're at 5.6. So we remove it, stays at 5.6. So now this is how I do this method. I mount my lens, right? I mount my lens, and I keep this at 5.6, and I take my finger, right, and then lock it all away. And now we have to cycle, so you got to hold your prong at 5.6 and cycle it. It's not the easiest thing to do, I hope. So we now cycle our meter all the way that way with our meter prong on 5.6, and then we cycle it all the way back. Not the easiest in the world. Here we go. Keep it at 5.6. You can move it a little bit, right? It doesn't have to be. So that's cycled all the way. Now we bring it back to the middle, right? 5.6. And there we go. Indicator is on 2.8. So now when we move this, if we move to F11, in order to get your metering through these lenses, you also have to move this to 5.6. It's always got to be on 5.6, because if you see the rabbit ears, I don't know, or the prongs, they're always fixed at 5.6. And in fact, when you look at these AF lenses, you'll see little dimples where you could actually install prongs. I've never tried it. I wouldn't take a drill to start drilling my lenses to do so. But yeah, so and if I want to shoot at f2.8, then I just move this to 5.6. There we go. And now my meter is working. As long as this little indicator is telling you the exact same as what your lens is. So let's go over this one more time. We're going to remove the lens, keep it at 5.6, right there. The lens removes, right? The lens removes at 5.6. Now we put the lens on. I just moved that just for a test, and then here we go. We keep it at 5.6, right? And then we keep moving all the way, and then all the way back. I'm sorry if this isn't, I'm just showing you how this was done. Then all the way back that way, 5.6. Then we can come back to the middle, leave it at 5.6. And there we go. I'm registering at 2.8. So that's how I did this. I threw HP 5 Plus in there because I got a roll of it for free. I usually don't shoot HP 5 Plus. It's not my go-to film. I like the Deltas, and so I threw HP P5 Plus in there. I went out with this very, very sharp lens, and I took a bunch of random photos of all the different stuff I possibly could. And I stayed at f11 mostly, so remember now, so I moved to f11, so that meter had to stay at 5.6 in order for this meter to work right. Because remember, your prongs always stay at 5.6. See, they're fixed. So that's what I did. Patrick Hollins and I discussed it, and we tried it out. So let's get the film developed. Let's see if this worked. Enjoy the photos. I overexposed. I'd say pretty much almost to stop most of the photos. It's just on the safe side. One stop, I overexpose. And I find lately that on my digital cameras, I'll drop it to 0.7. minus compensation 0.7, but on the film cameras I like to move it up to, you know, almost a stop, overexposed to a stop. Remember to set your FTN owners, remember to set your ISO speed of your film on there so your meter will work properly. So let's get this done. Like, subscribe, click the bell. Thanks for dropping in. Let's have a look and see if we got some good photos. I'm pretty sure. Thank you.